What's up, everybody? This is B, and you're listening to No Party with B and J.
And I'm Justin Moore, and today we're talking about disinformation, how the news, the feeds, and even the people in power keep us seeing two different realities.
You ever wonder why every headline feels like a tug of war? Why we used to get the truth and now we get teams? That's why we're breaking down who's feeding the division, who's scared to tell the truth, and how can we tell what's real? When you're on social media, what you like becomes the truth you get. You tap on it one post, the algorithm gives you 10 more, just like that one.
That's just the filtered bubble. Your feed starts talking back to you, not to teach, but to keep you scrolling.
And the more extreme the post, the more click it gets. That's how lies become trends and truth gets buried.
And it's not always political at first, it's engagement. But engagement turns into echo chambers. And before long, people in the same town, it almost feels like you're living in different countries.
And that right there is how we stay divided.
It used to be the evening news gave you facts, not feelings. Now you turn on the TV and the anchors almost sound like campaign managers.
Some of that's fear, some of it's money. These networks are chasing ratings the same way social media is chasing clicks. And you know who brought ratings back to the cable news? Trump.
Trump did it, and every time he said something wild, the numbers jumped. The networks realized outrage pays the bills.
So they kept covering every word, good or bad, because that coverage sold ads.
But what it did, Brenda, it built dependency. They needed him to talk crazy so they could talk about it.
And when he threatened to go after his enemies, you saw networks tiptoe. Some got scared to fact check him, and others doubled down and made him the villain. Either way, truth took the back seat.
It did.
We can't talk about bias without talking about ownership. 6 big corporations own most of what we watch and read.
And we all know them: Disney, Comcast, Paramount, Fox, Warner. That's it. Each one of these shareholders has shareholders and lobbyists, and they follow political friends.
So if the owner leans right or left, that lean flows down the boardroom to the newsroom.
And it's not always say this, not that. It's who they hire, what stories get greenlit, and what gets cut from the table.
They call it editorial judgment, but it's really business judgment.
Add advertisers to that mix, companies that don't want controversy, and reporters start to self-censor before the bosses even have to say a word.
And when the truth depends on who signs the check, we all get shortchanged.
And B, there's another layer to it: fear. Some reporters worry about being sued, losing access, even their jobs, and being labeled fake news.
That fake news tag didn't just happen. It was a weapon used to turn people against the press. You call the truth fake long enough, and folks start believing anything.
And once people lose trust, whoever yells the loudest wins.
That's how you move towards dictatorship. Not by taking power, but by making the people stop trusting every voice except for yours.
And that's why some outlets have backed down, not because they don't know the truth, but because the truth just doesn't trend.
Fear and clicks. That's what runs the news now, not facts.
So here's the question everybody's asking: how do you even know what's real?
First, if it sounds too perfect, too hateful, or too good to be true, check it twice.
Read across lines. Watch the same story on 3 networks. You'll see what's facts and what's framing.
Use fact checkers. Snoops, PolitiFact, AP Verify. They ain't perfect, but they'll show you the receipts.
And don't let your feed do your thinking. Curate your truth like you curate your playlist.
Facts don't care who you voted for, but propaganda does. We say we got checks and balances, but who's checking the media? Who's balancing the algorithm?
Our founding fathers didn't plan for the corporations running the truth factories. They thought people would demand facts.
Instead, we got chaos, and chaos is what sells.
Well, that's the real problem. Truth doesn't trend. Lies make money.
So until we start demanding the truth over clicks, we'll keep living in two Americas, the left, the right, truth, and both sides will lose.
Everybody's losing when the truth isn't stated. This has been No Party with B&J. We'll catch you on the other side.
What's up, everybody? Gather round, let's ignite. It's the sensible thinker shining true tonight. With your host, Brenda and Justin in the mix, combo deeper than an